Hi everyone, it's Lindsay here from Rented Space and thank you for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. I am working on finishing off my dryer pots. So I'm going to put some used soil in them, some ash in from the fire, as well as some organic potting mix and organic soil, as well as sawdust and stuff from when we've been chopping wood. Now I did get a new order of seeds, so plants. I got 2 raspberry canes, so these are a heritage breed, and I got them all, from Happy Valley Seeds. I got 2 uh, chili colton raspberry bare root plants. I got myself 1 blackberry thornless. I got 1 cane of that. I don't know how I missed it. I thought it was 2 canes in every pack, but the blackberry only come as 1, but that's okay. So I got 1 of those. And then I did get another 2 asparagus Mary Washington bulbs, crowns as well. So I've got those. Now I only have 6 of these dry drums. And obviously that is not including the asparagus. That's 4 raspberry canes and a blackberry, which would take up 5, which I want to put at the front of the house. My dilemma is I still have a native plum that desperately needs to be potted up. And I have 2 blueberries that also need potting up and 3 mulberries. So I have 6 of the dryers, like I said. So I'm thinking maybe the 3 bigger ones putting the mulberries in. Maybe the 2 smaller ones, the blueberries, like that are in this row here. Then I have 1 up there that I'm thinking maybe my blackberry because it's the smallest. However, I also have another raspberry that I bought a while ago that's sitting up there as well. So I've got that. I do have 2 small, I do have 2 big pots as well, 2 or 3 big pots. So I was also thinking maybe put the blackberry and the smaller raspberry into the pots because that's a better size for now. And then I have a big pot that's about that big that I could put one of the others in as well. I'm just trying to work my options out. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to plant in them yet, but let's get them filled up and ready to use. So I'll go through and I'll show you. I just went to my local feed place and got some bags of soil. Getting anything delivered at the moment is hard because where we are, it's pretty wet and soggy, and none of the trucks are going to fit and are going to be able to get in because of the wetness of our place. And I can't leave all of this sitting in the bags for too much longer. They all need to be planted up. So I just went to my local feed place and got soil in bags, and it's a mixture of what they had. I wasn't sure of the real quality of it, so I just thought if I bought a couple of each, then I could see what's best. I can go back and buy more. They're all around the same price. I think it was $5.90, $6.20, and $6.50 for the 3 different types. So they're not real expensive, but they're all organic. So that was why I went for those ones. Most of the others were, had artificial fertilizers and things in them, and I didn't want that. So that's why I chose the 3. So I've got 3 of the blue because that's all they had at the moment, but they were expecting a delivery. I got 4 of the orange. Again, that was the last of what was it? Orange? No, green. No, I don't know. Anyway, 4 of the orange and 4 of the other ones. And either the other one or the orange, they only had the 4 bags left, so I got 4 of each of those ones. But I am going to put some, like I said, some ash from the fire. especially for the blueberries because they will love that, being a bit more acidic. I have the sawdust and some of the bigger bits of branches from the wood, from chopping wood. And I do have some manure as well that I can put in to fill it up. I also have a couple of my Mr. Stacky pots that need to be emptied and ready for, like, refilled with fresh soil for spring. So I'm going to put that in the bottom of these as well. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so putting in some of the, so I've put in the spent, put in the spent Mr. Stacky pot, and look at all the grubs I pulled out. Look at the size of them. Anyway, I took them out, made a mess. So now I'm just putting in some of the partially composted and sawdusty wood. So this will break down. I'll put some more in. All right, and I don't have scissors, so I'll be back. Okay, this will do. Definitely not as cold today as it has been, but it's still cold. was meant to snow at Barrington this weekend, so you know we get the cold straight off the snow. Alright, so just tip that in. Okay, so I don't know if you can really tell if the camera's picking it up. It's quite dark. It's not bad, this soil. There's still bits of chunks of bark and stuff in it, but it's a decent colour. Alright, that's one. This one is already partially open. Two. Okay. I knew these would take at least two, but I was hoping not much more, but clearly the big ones are probably going to take 2.5 bags. I probably am going to have to get some more to fill them all up, but I can at least get some of them done. Alrighty. I'm going to put some of this in and around the edges because that'll decompose in there still. When I picked this up, I tried to get all the big pieces out, but clearly I missed a few pieces. That's alright, yeah. Trying to make sure that there's no big clumps in there so that when they do start rooting, they've got room to be able to move and grow. Alright. Okay. Let's see what the orange one looks like, shall we? Alright. This similar colour. A lot more chunky bits in this one though. It's very wet, but that's because it's been raining so much here. Alright. Okay. Oh, I forgot Ash. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eight, 6, 7. Ew. I was right. The last one is a green bag. So let's have a look at this one. Actually, this one's good too. There's definitely the sand in there. You can see it's holding together. It's a lot more broken down. So you can sort of see that's the orange one. See, it's a lot wetter, a lot thicker. That's a lot more mulch. Like, it's a lot less broken down, which is why it's so soggy. The wood's holding the moisture. This has a lot more sand in it, and it's a lot more broken down, which is for drainage. It's going to be interesting to see how they work.
Okay, so this is my first of the pots. Excuse my voice, I'm still sick, so I do apologise. First of the pots, so in the dryers, this is my native plum. Then I have in a couple of tubs that I just have emptied out the soil, put some new stuff in. I have 1 and 2 blueberries, and I have my 2 blackberry canes in here. Now this one here seems to be struggling, but this one's going well. It's got new leaves. I don't know if you can't really get it. New leaves and some new buds coming. So that's nice. They're a thornless blackberry. I'm just going to walk down to where the rest of them are. On the way past, excuse my bins, but you know, everyone has them. And then frangipanis, well, one anyway, is starting to get some new leaves. So now that we've got some sunshine coming, we have some new leaves. And now here are my 5 other drums. So 1, 3 and 5 all have mulberries, and 2 and 4 have raspberries, but I'll show you closer. So this is one of my mulberries, and as you can see, since planting up, we actually have had some new growth, and there's some new leaf coming in there, and another one just in there. So she seems to be doing quite well. Now these are my 2 heritage my 2 heritage raspberries, and these were bare roots, so nothing has come from them yet, but hopefully they will, and it won't be too long. Then my second of my 3 mulberry trees, and again new growth coming in, so that's nice. Here are my other 2 raspberry canes, again bare root, and again there's nothing showing on these, so I'm hoping that all will go well with them. And these are, and it's a bit hard to see, but, and I don't think I'm saying it right, but these are raspberry chilcotin. Anyway, so I have 2 of those. And then last but not least, my last of my mulberries. So as you can see, again, this one has got lots of, does have some new growth as well. And this one actually has shot up quite a lot in, even just in the stem in the last probably week since I planted them. Unfortunately, when I did plant them, it was absolutely pouring down with rain. So I did it, got wet, and it just was not okay to have the camera out, but I thought I'd bring you out and show you the completed pots. So thank you so very much, and I hope you've liked this video and showing you how I've used old dryer drums to create fruit tree garden beds. So you can really use anything. I'm still umming and ahhing whether I'm going to put used pallets and make it like a wooden outside and turn them into slats, but I guess we will see. So thank you for joining me today, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.